made. Hey, you made a permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time. Now you wanna hug me down, long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So we say, hey, Paco for Bago, I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Adicto a ti, mi flaca. Tu cuerpo sacude como un maraca. Te miro y miro, eso sube y baja. Como en Caracas bailamos al ritmo del bajo y la caja. Y tú mi África, yo tu casino en América. Quiero bambino contigo, ma. Te beso bien suave en el limón, ma. Quiero con vino, limón, no sal. Tu cuerpo es un carnaval, yeah. Tus ojos trascendental y tu espíritu natural. Me enamora con besos en el final, yeah. De África al tropical, nuestro amor es transnacional. Lo que tenemos presidencial, aquí la vista es
Told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Can't wait to show you up.
So pretty. Hold on, get it. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm lisalisaree. This is my fiance. So we're here at the beach, and this is really impromptu. I was just planning on doing like a travel vlog, a montage kind of thing. But we did a random, well, it kind of was random, but it really wasn't random trip to the beach because I'm off for a whole week from my job and I want to be away from the house. I get tired of being home. Anyway, so I'm going to announce in my other video. I think I showed y'all. I did show y'all my ring by mistake, and I said I was gonna do a typical. I was gonna do an actual engagement like announcement, you know, to my followers and everybody, community. I feel a little fluffy right now, but it's fine. Too cute. Anyways, so this is my boo, Ranzan.
Hello, everybody.
He's a little camera shy, but he gonna do good. Look at him. So I just want to talk about, you know, our engagement, when it happened, all that, how we met. Like, I'm hoping not just to be like trying to show off, like, oh, I'm engaged, whatever, but to also provide some kind of inspiration, hope to other single women, because I was once single, of course, for a long time. By choice, I didn't care to be with somebody just to have somebody. Like, I just prayed and waited on God, and He brought us together. So how we met was really crazy during the pandemic 2020, right? I think I may have shared this. I think I did. One of my other Get Ready With Me story times, I talked about how we met and just waiting on God and everything. So basically, I had gave up. You know, I was like over it. I was like, okay, this is what it is. I'll just be an old maid with cats. I never had kids or whatever. So, not kids. I thought that too. But anyway, I never have a husband or meet somebody because I just kind of like gave up. Anyways, so I've never been into makeup, beauty, none of that kind of stuff. So the pandemic hit. They shut down the gyms. I wasn't always just fat. I was actually finer before I met him. You in love, you just get fat. And I'm just getting fatter and fatter by the year. But anyway, it's going to change for our wedding. What are we going to do? I get fine. So anyways, before the gym shut down, I didn't have anything to do with my life. This is at the start of the pandemic, right? And so I don't know how the heck I landed on a YouTube video about makeup. Like, I've always been intrigued by makeup. I just thought I could never do it, you know. I started watching videos. I started watching Andrea Renee, Maya, those are my two faves. I used to watch a lot. And I just kind of got into it that way. Another girl here, Slim Shay, I love her as well. She had a really good beginner series makeup playlist on her channel. So I started watching those videos, and they would just say stuff to go to a drugstore. Of course, start out at the drugstore buying stuff to buy. My babe is a store manager. He's a manager at the CVS store that he works at or whatever. And so I would go in all the time. I never paid the mind. Like, not that I'm paying the mind to him, but I was just kind of like, I'm the person that get laser focused. I don't even like being in stores. I would go in and out, get what I got to get and get out. And so this is when I wasn't going to like Target and Walmart to get all my essential stuff, because I was always proud in those stores, of course. And then at that time, with the pandemic and stuff, like a lot of stuff was limited. You know, you like literally have to scramble to find stuff. So CVS had a lot of stuff that was more expensive there, of course. So I would go there to buy stuff. Like knick-knack stuff, like paper towels, tissue, that kind of stuff. Now I buy makeup while I was there. He works there. So anyways, long story short, I went there. It was a Monday after Labor Day. I was off, of course. Now I had just got back into town. I went to CVS to get some stuff, whatever, right? My babe was there.
And I saw it.
I'm pretty aggressive, you know what I'm saying? I'm an alpha woman, so I just shoot my shot, you know. I mean, look at him.
I saw her walk in the store, and according to her, she wasn't looking all that, but I thought she looked beautiful coming into the store, fresh out of the gym. And she thought she had to be all dolled up and everything. But anyways.
Oh, my hat. Oh, my hat. Hold on. So anyway, what happened was, I left off it. Okay. So yeah, CVS, right? So I would go in, leaving from the gym, right? From the gym, I looked a hot mess. Either or, I would look a mess. Hot to me anyway, right? So I was never really cute for real, because I ain't had no reason to get cute. I never was into girly stuff for real, like ever. That's why a lot of y'all be surprised when I say that the makeup was never anything I never thought I was supposed to do in a million years, because I'm not that girly for real. Like, he likes shopping for clothes and shoes. I despise it. I don't care for clothes and shoes. I wear the same thing, black, over and over. This swimsuit, y'all probably saw this in one of my last vlogs we did. We went to the beach last year. I had the same swimsuit on. Don't judge, is what it is. I just like what I like. You know, I'm a little fluffy right now. This covers up my fatness. Anyway, so off topic. So basically what happened, all right, I went to CVS, got my little stuff, right? Went back home. We was flirting and stuff. I was flirting with him or whatever. And we got to the register. What you said at the register to me, you was like, we had masks on. Something about my smile or something you were saying that I look nice. And I'm like, how? You
can't see my eyes look behind the mask. I can see her smiling through her mask.
That's what it was. Something to that extent. They had masks on, of course, and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I look a hot man. But I was still, you know me, I'm talking about stuff. So I kind of flirted, whatever. But I was like, I didn't think too much about it. So I would, he probably, whatever. So beginning, I thought he would never be my type, because we're like oil and water in a sense. Like, I'm a social worker. I'm an introverted social worker. Like, I can deal with people, but when 5 o'clock comes, cut that off. It's done. Like, I like my silence, be alone. He don't be the stranger. This is how he is all the time. Bubbly, outgoing. He's just super extroverted.
Talk to everybody.
Super extroverted. Once again, it started the pandemic when everything with my job went completely remote, right? So I got home and I had a message on the door, and it was from UPS. They left a sticker on the door and they tried to deliver something, you're not there. And I was in an apartment at the time. I had apartment complex managers. They couldn't leave it there, and they didn't leave it there. It's real weird. So that's God. So I'm like, okay, the thing said they left it at CVS. I'm like, what? I didn't even know CVS took UPS packages or FedEx or whatever, right? I thought it was like you go to the CVS, the UPS or FedEx store.
Brand new thing we had just started.
See, God. Once again, God. Okay? It wasn't by chance, it wasn't fate, it was God ordaining for us to meet the time we did, right? I'm a wholehearted believer of that. If you don't believe in God, you talk to the universe, that's you, but I know who created the universe, which is God. So, anyways, went back to CVS. I had to know to my door. No, I called first. I'm like, this is really awkward. I was like, hi, I just left from up there. I'm real weird. I'm like, I just left from up there a package for me. And I'm like, dang, my real name. And so my name is Lisa, but my real name is just Lisa. And so I'm like, ew, hear my whole name. My whole name. And then my address and everything. I was so disgusting. Like, oh my God, you could be a killer or a crazy person. All I know, He's like, oh yeah, the package here for you. And I'm like, and then he said something too. He was like, yeah, I get to come back up here. You get to come back up here and see my pretty smile. Something to that effect. Tell me what you said, like.
You get to come back up here and see me again. That'd be great.
You said my pretty smile, my pretty face, or something to that effect. He said
something
that.
along those lines.
Anyways,
I was looking forward to seeing her again.
Yeah, I'm talking fast. I'm trying not to make this clip long because I don't want to be editing too much of this. So anyway, so that's kind of how that happened, right? So I went back to CVS and it was kind of like, okay, so second time I'm back, right? And it was a printer, that kind of stuff to go fully remote, computer, printer, all that kind of stuff, which is why they couldn't, of course, leave it at my door, which makes sense. But anyway, so I got there and he offered to put it in my trunk. I'm like, me, who I am, I don't know why I be like this. I was like, do you do everybody like this? Put everybody stuff in their trunk? Then I'll tell you that. And I'm like, because I don't want to feel like you're doing it to everybody. You need to be special to me. Treat me special, baby. And so I couldn't tell if you're doing it for everybody or you do it for me. And so, I'm what you said. But anyways, He put it in my trunk, right? All right. So what happened was I could see that he wanted to ask my number. He was like, and at first I was kind of like, well, dang, maybe I do look a hot mess, but I know I look good, you know. But he didn't ask.
She tells you the real reason.
I'm finna get to that. So I always wore a ring. This is our engagement ring. I always think to the part. I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. Anyway, so I always wear a ring on this hand. There was a ring that my grandma, we found it in the house cleaning up several years ago. And she just gave it to me. So it was sentimental for me for that reason. So I always wore it on this hand. I'm so dumb.
On her ring.
I always thought that this was the ring finger. Or whatever. I don't know what the hell I thought. Anyway, I had it on this hand. I didn't know what I was doing. So I thought that this was the ring finger. So I thought I was fine putting it on this hand. This hand, so I wasn't trying to wear it to scare nobody off. I had no idea what I was doing, clearly. So, and that's why, and I love that about him. He was respectful enough to think that, okay, she's engaged or whatever. So he, pumped her. He was still flirting, but he didn't ask my number. And I was kind of like, what are you doing with your life? Like, why was you not? It's me here. So, me, I'm really aggressive. So I already had a plan. If he didn't ask, I said, put on the back of that was back of a receipt or a card. I put my number on the back of a card or a receipt, something to that effect. And so he loaded it in the trunk, my printer, my work stuff, that UPS sent in my trunk. And I gave him my ash and everything. Oh my God. And I guess the jet coming over. But anyways, and I gave him the card, right? And so I thought for sure, I said, oh, he probably like, y'all hold on. We at the beach, you ain't gonna hear noise, okay? So anyway, my hat fly off again. So I gave him the card, right? And now ever since then, he texted me literally like that same day within like minutes. I said, I like that, baby. He give me the attention. Man, I like consistent, baby. My baby was consistent from day one.
I had to make sure she wasn't giving no fake number.
I hope they can hear you. Y'all wait till I'm turning the thing over. Alright, it's a jet going over. Anyway, so I gave him my card, my number on the back of a card, and ever since then he texted me consistently ever since then. And ever since we text, we've been like, and ever since we text and met, we've been like inseparable, literally. Like, he's always at my side, and I'm always at his side. And I'm like, he be tired sometimes, but he get over. But anyways, he's a trooper. He didn't want to do his video for real, but I told him, babe, this is important for me. So anything he do support me, he does it. And right back. So anyways, and I know my brother gonna be on her laughing and stuff, Chris, so he gonna watch it. I'm gonna talk my shout out you already. I think you have to say something to say. But anyway, so yeah, that's how we met pretty much. And I feel like, y'all, seriously, like, it's all in God's timing for real, because I had gave up. I was just like over it, done with it. I didn't give a crap no more. I said, well, Lord, if it happened, it happened. A lot of things I attach age to it. I was like, well, dang, I'm 30 something. And I'm gonna be like, what, 40 some years old being married, if it even happens, you know what I'm saying? So I gave up, whatever. And it literally, my grandma always told me, when you stop looking and you stop just being so self-indulgent, and then taking the time to work on yourself as well. Like, I had so much time being alone, and I enjoy being alone. I still do now to this day. It's really kind of scary to the point to where I was so content with not having nobody. Like, because I don't do that foolishness. All the crazy stuff these girls do just to have men nowadays. Like, I cannot. So anyway, so that's how we met. So my encouragement to you is just to literally pray and wait on God. Like, during your waiting period, I read so many helpful books. A lot of them by Joyce Myers, just, books talking to single women that were in waiting. It's a book called Woman in Waiting. I think it's called Woman in Waiting. Dang it, it's in my drawer at home. It is. I had that book. When I get home, I'll have all the stuff linked for y'all. But it was a really good book that I got from, I don't know if it's Amazon or the bookstore I actually bought it from. But anyways, it's a really good book, really speaking to and ministering to young single women like myself at that time. It's my 20s, of course, late 20s, and actually early 30s. So anyway, right? Yeah. And so anyway, I just prayed and waited on God, and literally, like, Brandon just fell into my lap. And he's everything I could have ever prayed for and more. He's tall. I want me a tall, because I'm tall. My dad is like 6 something. I'm tall. I feel like he's swore I ain't tall, but I'm tall. I'm 5'7.5" to exact. So anyways, we're really tall, I feel like. And so for women or whatever, most women are like a lot short. I wish I was short sometimes. He's really tall. He's dark. He's handsome. Look at him. His haircut and his beard. He's zaddy right now. But anyways, I'll be gassing him up, baby. But my baby fine. And so he's tall, dark skin, everything. He's such a gentleman. Come from a 2-parent household. His parents been married for 50 plus years. That speaks volumes to me as well, because he see how his dad models being a man in front of his mom. Like, when we first would go out, he would open the door. He still do not be so annoyed. What are you doing? Get away. Because I'm just so alpha, do my own stuff. Like, yeah, I do myself. And he opens the door, like, when we walking, like, for example, on the sidewalk, right? And there's an intersection, like, or even in Target, he gets on the opposite side of the traffic, where the traffic flow is going, so that I'm not on that side.
So I get hit by the car.
He wouldn't get hit. I'll push him out the way. But it's just stuff like that, right? I've just never been used to chivalry for real. I've never had, you know what I'm saying? And so anyways, he's just such a good man. He's so good to me. Like, he's here. He's on vacation, of course, but he still made it. I told him to go somewhere. Granted, we just came here. We came Sunday. Today's Monday, by the way. Came in yesterday, got here later than we planned on getting here. But anyway, we're here. And I want to go to the beach, and I love the beach. And so he made it to his schedule to where we could go, and I appreciate that for him because he has to work tomorrow. So I wanted to stay, and I gave him here, but I wanted to stay. I thought I was going to get my way, but it didn't happen. But anyway, so yeah, whatever. So we got to leave, which is pretty annoying. So that's how we met, okay? On to how we got engaged. Now this I wasn't planning on because I was not planning, but I didn't expect because you know how I'm not really flashing over top as much as I'm a I hate the word YouTuber, whatever, content creator. I do this, but I don't really like attention for real. Like I don't like them staring at me and looking at me and stuff because I don't like the stares really ignorant to me and I get irritated. So how he proposed was definitely not how I thought it would go because I thought it would be like some kind of, not a whole theatrical production because I really don't like ourselves for show because really the love that we share between us two. So it's a personal, intimate thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying it ain't meant for the world to see or whatever, but like I'm not all for just doing stuff for show, you know, having this big big proposal in front of a restaurant or, you know, planning it out and everybody videotaping it. I don't know about videotaping me crying, like, because I've been doing ugly cry for real. It's gonna be no show crowd and be like ugly crying for real. And if I have a face on makeup on, it's gonna be ruined. Like, it ain't gonna be cute for no pictures afterwards. So don't do me like that. So please take all into consideration. So tell them how you propose back. It was at home. It was very sweet and intimate. Like,
earlier in the day, we hadn't been out riding, and just in random conversation, I said, "What if I already had a ring?"
Oh yeah, we were out and we that's another thing, y'all. We always doing stuff. So like it's kind of like stuff like I don't want to say little stuff. It's not little, but it's not major to us because we like to travel. You know, I like travel. We like travel. And so we were out and we always doing like little stuff. We celebrate our month anniversary and everything, child. But anyway, we was out eating ice cream and it was a nice romantic setting. I was like, oh, and I was like, I got to think about it. And I'm like, wait, did he? But I thought he was just talking crap. You know, like okay, whatever.
Like a week or so prior. Maybe 2 weeks prior, we were at the jewelry store trying on rings.
Oh, that part.
Just to be looking, you know, just to see if I could gauge what might look good on her hand, something she might like. I was sitting there a week or two later, we were just out and about in random conversation, just as we were riding. And I was like, what if I already had a ring right now?
I like surprises, but I like to know too. It's terrible.
And the day just kind of progressed along. You know, it's just a normal day of us being together, spending time together. And later that evening, I want to say we were watching. I don't know what we were watching on TV. Something crazy.
Probably Walking Dead. I love Walking Dead. But, I can watch all the reruns over and over.
And we got to talking about random stuff, and the question of marriage and a ring came up again.
And I was sitting here like, I was like, you propose to me now, like this? You know me. I'm like, how we gonna do it?
And so I walked into the room and came back out and sat down and we were chatting it up, and I was looking her in the face and looked her in the eyes, and I was thinking about how we met and how this is kind of like the way we met each other.
Now, a lot of this ain't tell me until you tell me y'all. Okay, you didn't tell me all the details.
This is the way we met each other. You know, we were just plain Jane, looking all natural, looking good.
Oh, see, now it makes sense. We were beat up looking. I was anyway.
She had her hair bonnet on, all that fun stuff.
I don't do bonnets in public, baby. It wasn't no bonnet. I had my workout thing. I don't think on top of my head, it's a lock sock for my hair. It wasn't no bonnet. We don't do bonnets in public, baby.
And we weren't in public, eh?
No, you saying when you met. Oh, he's on. Okay, my bad. Yeah. I thought you were saying when I met, I had a bonnet on. Oh, okay. Okay, I had a bonnet, of course, at home, yeah.
We were at home when I went and got the ring and came back in the living room. Yeah, she had a bonnet on her head, looking all natural and beautiful as ever, just like the way I met her.
Oh,
which was awesome. And I was looking her in her eyes. I said, the moment just swept over me right then and there. I couldn't help myself. I was looking at her smile, looking at her face.
I'm gonna be crying again.
And I just said,
there's a moment.
Will you be my wife? Will you do me the honor of being my wife?
And I was still looking ugly, crying, like still. And
she was in such disbelief. She kept saying, "Are you for real?
I was like, wait, is this happening?
Is this happening right now?"
I thought it was a joke. Because it was a ring. He didn't open the ring up. And I'm like, wait, is there something in there? He just showed me. I said, I know you wouldn't do a piss mouth like that. And there was a ring, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, what? Okay, here's the ring. My bad. This is the ring. I love it. Baby, I talk about the ring. What it symbolizes for us. This is the ring. I literally love it. It's perfect. It's everything that I could have ever wanted for us.
It's our lives intertwining together.
So that was the message behind the ring.
Us coming together as one.
Like that's me, that's him, and then how it's like, this is actually a style of, I forgot the style of it's called, a style of ring actually. The lady told me, but anyway, intertwined, whatever you call it. Like it's just like the knot style. I think it's a knot style. They call it a knot style. I believe.
Tying the knot.
Yeah, oh no, it's a knot style ring basically. So that's what it symbolizes for us too. And it's just perfect, like because you know how I look at it, marriage is just us two. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else for the most part. So all right, so that's the proposal, how he proposed to me, and the rings, the outside of the ring.
And yeah, she had the ugly cry.
I sure did, baby. I was looking at a hot mess. I was like, ooh, I just could not. It was a sentimental moment for me because I would have loved to have my grandma, you know, just for her to be around to know, you know what I'm saying? So I was tearful, not us two, and just finally like, because our anniversary, 2 year anniversary is coming up in March. I mean, not March, May 26th and stuff. So anyways, it was meant to be, you know? So that's how we got engaged. That's how we met. Now, plans about wedding planning. That part.
Still in the workings.
I'm talking about stressful, baby. I ain't got time. My nerves, it's just too much. And I'm not a planner. You know, if it's up to me, we'll never get married because I'm not big on planning things. So I really feel in my heart. I know that Brandon wants a wedding. I would love for his parents and stuff. I know they want to, you know, see their son, you know, and his brother and stuff. They're all excited and everything.
Family, friends, everybody's excited for me to get married.
Yeah, and it's just like, for me, whole other subject, you know, I'm excited too. I want a wedding, but there's just so much other stuff that I have going on with, you know, family and everything. It's exciting for me, and it's also, it shouldn't even be a stressful time. I should be equally as excited as him, and I am. I'm not saying I'm dumb. I'm excited about us now, you know, future, yes. But when it comes to the wedding part of it, that's just part of just kind of like, I don't know. Because we're at the beach right now, baby, we can elope right now and call it a day. That's how I see it, you know. But, you know, I know out of respect to others and stuff that would like to see us married and everything. My brother, for example, Chris, he gonna be watching, I know it and everything. But at the same time, I gotta look at the money, baby, because weddings ain't cheap, you know. And my dream as a little girl, I always wanted this big wedding with my theme was white diamonds and pearls, real pearls and diamonds. Child, looking at these venues, my taste is pretty expensive. The venues upwards from $5,000. That's just cheap too to a lot of y'all, probably $5,000, $7,000 for a venue. That's probably on the lower end for a lot of folks because they spend. That's another thing I'm not into either. I'm not into spending thousands of money on a wedding. That is just stupid as all get out to me. I'm not going to go into debt. We're not going to go into debt. We're not going to be married going into debt already over a wedding day, just because a wedding is a luxury. I feel like not to show off, but for other people to just, you know, of course you're just celebrating your love and everything, but still it's an expense. There's people that are coming. You got to pay for the miles. So people have opinions, but who paying? Who's shelling out money? Who helping out? Who donating towards the fund, the cause? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm totally okay with just having like a small beach wedding. That's what I've been looking into actually. I want to be at a beach. You know, we're looking into the dates we threw around were early March, but at this point, I'm like, we won't get them secured. Default book our wedding 2 years in advance. The date we're looking at probably never happen because it's probably already taken for us, we know. Either a spring wedding or fall, because I cannot be hot in summer. I'm just ridiculously too hot, too warm to be. It gets too hot here to be having weddings in the summer in Alabama, so that's not gonna happen for me. It has to be in the spring or the fall. I prefer. I think you okay with this wedding, babe. And my babe actually worked for wedding planning people, so he's actually really good. He planned everything, planned out trips and everything. So he could plan it and call it a day. Like with most rooms don't even be into that kind of stuff. Well, people, they are involved, but my babe is very. He's not like me. I'm a procrastinator. I put stuff off forever. He likes to get stuff done. I just put it out. Like, I'll get to it and get to it. Yeah. But he don't do that. So we're like opposites, oil and water. So anyway, so as far as wedding plan, I have no idea what we're doing actually. None. So I would want, again, I do know I want to be at a beach. You know what I'm saying? So, and just being here just making me even think more about just the, you know, the day is so beautiful out here. It's be perfect, like beach weather for a wedding basically. It's really windy out here, but other than that, perfect. So I would like a beach wedding, you know, kind of like an all-inclusive thing. We'll be looking into that where you can go, you know, have somebody do the ceremony, of course, and then also you book in the reception area, the ballroom, all that be all-inclusive. So I'm looking, if anything, into all-inclusive rates. The more money we can save, the better, you know. But anyway, going forward, let me know. Y'all gotta comment, and I'm gonna do a poll too on my community post thing. If y'all are interested in seeing a wedding vlog series, like, you know, the whole process, whatever we're gonna be doing, like vlogging the process of dress shopping, maybe not the guy stuff, I don't know, whatever, like dress shopping. Yeah, see, I wish I could rent a dress, but because people like to have dress for sentimental reasons, child. The prices, I'm fine with just renting for a day. But anyways, I'm all about saving money and like not being foolish and going to debt just for no wedding, because a wedding is a luxury. End of the day, it's a luxury. Because I'm fine once the courthouse. Or we can just have a nice honeymoon or do a reception or something to that effect and call it a day, baby. So anyways, let me know if y'all want to see like a wedding series vlog going forward, like something to, like I said, just showing the wedding planning process, what we're doing, what I'm doing, how we feeling, because I'm stressed already and I'm kind of over it already, and then it ain't nothing even started yet, but I'm already over it, which is bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you got anything else I'm gonna say about it? It's already 26 minutes whole clip, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit all this down, but it's fine.
You know, and let's go get some food.
Yeah, we hungry. We're gonna get back on the road, I guess, at some point. So y'all, that's it. So anyways, child, I hope y'all enjoyed this quick, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I have no idea. It's supposed to be a travel vlog / announcing our engagement. I don't know how I'm gonna call it, what I'm gonna title. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, for real. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, you don't do already, go ahead and like the video. When you do that, his video spreads to my viewers. Go ahead and smash that red subscribe button as well. I'd love to have you as part of the family.
Dang right.
And comment below, you know, any ideas you can have, and when it comes to a wedding on a budget.
Wedding planning on a budget.
Yeah, because I ain't trying. I got it on here. I'm not, because I don't. Okay, it is what it is. Even if I did have it, I ain't trying to blow it all in the wedding. So, anyways, comment below what y'all think. Ideas, anything. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will see y'all in the next video.